Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to six, and the general manager of Dan Cummins Chevrolet Buick in Paris, Kentucky, the second largest used car franchise dealer in the United States of America. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Look at all the likes and the hearts already this morning. Talk about the love. Oh, wait. Look, I've had so much to do this morning. I forgot to change my date. All right, March 2, and Friday. You know how we love ourselves. Friday. What's up, everybody? Good morning. I've got a ton of stuff today. Tons. So we've got to move super quick because today we're going to talk about my man, Tim Story. Okay. I spent some time with a guy named Tim Story. If you never heard of him, Tim Story is really good friends with Oprah Winfrey. The guy has directed over 14 movies, including The Fantastic Four. And I learned so much from Tim Story last week. So we are going to get to that. Also this morning, we've got a giveaway. I'm giving away some Rise and Grind gear today to people who shared the feeds and whatnot yesterday. So we've got the giveaway. We've got Tim's story and things like that. So we're going to have to move quick today. If I feel like I'm rushing just a little bit, it's because I've got to get all that in, and then I still got to go grind. I still got to get to hit the gym. But no matter how much we've got to do, no matter how busy we are, whoa, my screen just did something crazy. Okay, no matter, how do I fix this? There we go. No matter how busy we are, no matter how much we have to do, I have to make sure to say good morning to my man Chris Brooks. And good morning, Martha, Katie, Black, what's up? Good morning, Steve Wetmore, Frank Rivera, Tristan, Prince, Patrick. Because no matter how busy I am, I always got time for my peoples because it's my peoples that makes the show. Good morning, Christopher, Brett Perkins. Good morning, Carrie Osborne, Paul Kane, my man, Jay Linden, Eric Mitchell, Josh Marks, David Richardson, Pablo Jimenez. Oh, my God, we're packed in here this morning. We are packed in here this morning, and you need to make sure to go ahead and hit that share button so we can get some other people in here this morning, too, because lots of good stuff, okay? We're going to learn from Tim's story. We're going to have some giveaways, and I just want to say, oh, and I got a surprise for you guys too. I got to tell you guys something that's stinking cool that you're just not gonna believe it. But you guys are making an impact on this planet, and I'm gonna be able to talk a little bit about that here in just a little bit. So, okay, so gear, boom, check. All right, let's. We're gonna give away some gear. We're gonna do that in just a little bit. Okay. Boom, Tim Story, good, got it. Everyone's in here, good. Okay, cool. All right, look. All right, we're starting to create a movement with this thing, man. Just so you know, this Rise and Grind is starting to become a movement, and I love it. Check it out. All these people are starting to get their gear. Like this is Mike Phillips. If you can't see the screen, that's our boy Mike. He got his gear in. He's happy as can be. This is Carrie Osborne. She got herself some Rise and Grind gear, so she's looking good in her Rise and Grind hoodie there. Then you got my boy Eddie here. He's got his Rise and Grind shirt. He's got his towel over his shoulder. He's working out. So all these people have been starting to post pictures of their Rise and Grind gear, and in doing so, obviously it's sparking, more questions. People are like, what's this Rise and Grind stuff? What's going on? And so yesterday, you guys went out and invited 1,000 more people. We added 1,000 more people to the group, 1,000 more lives that can be changed, and it's all because you guys are making this impact, man. You're posting your pictures, you're doing the hashtags, you're sharing all this stuff, and I just love it. It is becoming an absolute movement. A movement to the point where, and here's my surprise good news, it's become a movement to the point where I got a message earlier in the week from a woman named Deanne Stevens. I don't know if you guys know Deanne Stevens, but she just won a country music award for being broadcaster of the year. And Deanne Stevens, they had gotten wind of the Rise and Grind. They had gotten wind of what we're doing. And so she is coming to my house today. She will be at my house later today to do two-minute segments on the news about Rise and Grind and the impact that it's having on people's lives. So thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being a part of this movement that is sweeping sweeping across the nation, man. It is stinking awesome. It is unbelievable, man. To be able to work over at Dan Cummins has been incredible. We've been able to create a culture there that's sweeping the nation, that's changing the auto industry. Then I get to be a part of this group here with Rise and Grind that is just changing the way people wake up in the mornings, and it's starting to sweep the nation. And I mean, it's just incredible. It's actually magical. What's happening with this group is incredibly magical, and that's what Tim Storey talks about. Okay, my man Tim Storey talks about magic, and that's what we're going to talk about today, is how you tap into the magic that's inside us, how you tap into the magic that exists in this universe that's outside in this world. You see, a lot of people get stuck in what's called an almost life. We get stuck in this almost life, right? Like when I was growing up, I had almost Nikes. They weren't quite Nikes. They were like Nikes, but they were like almost. You know what I'm saying? Because when we grew up, we didn't have much, and so a lot of people get stuck in this almost life, right? This life where we almost reached our dreams. We almost achieved the things that we wanted to achieve. We almost had a good marriage. We almost had a job that we love. And so a lot of people get stuck in this almost life when God designed us to live what's called an utmost life, right? An utmost life. And this guy, Tim Storey, Tim Storey directed 15 different movies, including The Fantastic Four. He did a bunch of music videos. He's a motivational speaker. He's an evangelist. He's best friends with our future president of the United States, Miss Oprah Winfrey. I'm just letting y'all know now that you know it's going to happen. Okay, he's best friends with Oprah Winfrey, and this guy was truly magical. I mean, he literally floated around the stage. He literally had 10,000 people in tears. I mean, we were all tears. I was bawling my eyeballs out watching this guy as he floated around the stage talking about different things. And so there was 5 key points that I learned from Tim Storey. There were 5 key points that I'm going to share with you guys. Okay, and the very first one, again, we got to run through all this stuff quick because we have a lot to do today. We have a really big day today. It's Friday, and if you can't tell, I'm freaking jacked up about it. I don't know about here. Throw me a like or a heart or something if you're jacked up about Friday. Why don't we do that real quick? Let's just take a breath. I'm going to take a breath, okay? Because I got all this stuff rushing through my brain. I'm ready to take off. I'm ready to rock and roll. I got Deanne Stevens coming later. I got to make sure the house looks good. I got to make sure, we got the Rise and Grind gear where everybody can see it. I got to make sure I say the right words so that people can understand what this group is truly about. And so I got a lot of things running through my brain. But this is one of the things Tim Storey talks about, man. So thank you. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the hearts. Tim Storey talks about in order to find the magic, that magic that exists inside us, the magic that exists in this world, in order to find it, we have to observe. We have to take the time to actually observe the world and the people around us. We have to observe and we have to have conversations. By observing the world around us, typically we've got blinders on, right? We're just running so fast. We're just like going and everything's a blur around us. And it's hard to tap into the magic. It's hard to feel that feeling. And do you guys know what I mean by the magic? You know that feeling that you get when you watch that movie where the underdog and he brings out the greatness and the tears start to just kind of pour out your eye, or you're watching, that guy hit the final shot in that ball game, or you see the kid that lost his legs or whatever, but yet he still climbs to the top, and those moments that just grab your heart, they grab your soul, and you don't understand it, but there's tears just pouring down your eyes. Those moments right there, that's the magic that we're talking about. That's the magic that Tim Storey is talking about. That's the magic that exists in the world. We're not talking about card tricks. We're not talking about, being able to levitate, your cell phone or anything like that. We're talking about the true magic that exists in this world, that exists inside you, and how to tap into that. And Tim says, first, we have to slow down. We have to observe. We have to take time to observe to be able to see. We got to be able to see all the beauty around us, man. You got to be able to see the greatness around you. You got to be able to see God's creation for what it is, which is magical. So first we have to take time to observe. Then we have to take the time to have conversations with people so that we can see the magic in human beings. We can see the magic in others. There's so much that can be sparked from conversation. I'll give you an example. I just started having conversations at 5:30 in the morning into a microphone on this platform called Facebook. And those conversations have tapped into something magical. It's become a movement. It's become the rise and grind. Just taking the time to have that conversation. So that was one of the first things I learned from Tim. So we have to take the time to observe. We have to take the time to have conversations in order to be able to tap in to this magic. This magic. And see, when you hear, see, and feel magic, this was the second thing Tim talked about. When you hear, see, and feel magic, it now brings the magic out of you. See, first I need to hear it. I need to see it. I need to feel it. I need to know it's out there. And that's when it brings the magic out of you. And you guys get this, right? Remember the first time you ever went to like Disneyland? You go to Disneyland and there's all the sights and all the sounds, and you're just in this magical place. And what does it do? It brings the magic out of you. You start to feel uplifted. You start to feel more than. Life kind of slips away and the magic just starts to increase. I felt that way at GrowthCon, being around all these incredible speakers, being around all these incredible people, just being around greatness, all the sights and the sounds, and it was visually, it was beautiful, and it sounded amazing, and the guys all the stuff these guys were talking about, and it was just bringing out the magic in me, which I can now turn around and relay to you guys and share with you on this Friday morning on hashtag Rise and Grind. You guys get it? You guys get it? Now listen, Tim Story said that we live life in 4 categories. It's either mundane, it's messy, it's madness, or it's magical. Those are our 4 choices. We can have a mundane, average, boring life. I go through the motions. I do my thing every day. Blah, blah, blah. Mundane. We can have a messy life where it's like, oh my gosh, it's so dramatic. I can't believe it. I can't believe he did this to me. He did it again. This is nuts. This is ridiculous. He always does this. Oh, drama. Did you hear about her? Did you hear about this? Blah, 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 blah. We can have a messy life. We can have a madness life where everything's just chaos and the world's falling down around us and we just can't pay our bills. We can't figure out what's going to be next, and it's just crazy and it's madness and it just beats us down. Or we can live a magical life. A magical life where we observe and we have conversations and we find the magic in people, which brings the magic outside of us. And we get to live in this existence where we can see God's creation. We can see the beauty. And here's what's great. And here's the other 2 things that I learned from Tim's story. Here's what's great. When we choose to live this magical life, right? When we say we don't want to be a mundane, we don't want to be messy, we don't want to deal with the madness, we want to live a magical existence. When we choose to live this magical existence and we start to believe in the magic that exists in this universe, and we start to expect the magic that exists in this universe to happen in our lives, we start to receive miracles. We start to receive miracles. And then the best part is after you start to receive the miracles, then you become a miracle releaser. You now have the ability to share the magic with others. You have the ability to release miracles on other people. You have the ability to help, to lift, to cause others to rise. And as we all know, we rise by lifting others. It's all cyclical, people. Golly, man. I wish you guys could have been there. I wish you could have been there to experience what I experienced. Look the guy up, man. Look the guy up on YouTube. And he's got my eyes wanting to well up right now. There's so much magic in this universe, guys. And we get caught up, man. We get caught up in the mundane. We get caught up in the messy. We get caught up in the madness. And it's sad, man. I see it every day. I see people every day. Every day I see them in these places. And it breaks my heart because I know I've lived it, okay? I've been as low as you can go. I've been as low as you can go. When I laid on the beach and I thought about taking myself out into the ocean, and I thought about ending it all, when I slept on those buses, when I spent my days scrapping for change, trying to just scrap up enough change to eat, man. I know those low points. When I was on the drugs and I was doing the drinking and my life was just messy. It was just so messy. I remember those times in the madness when I used to deal with all the madness and I didn't know, how I was going to pay my bills. I was getting evicted out of places. I didn't know how I was going to take care of my kids and just no belief in God and no morals. I remember those lives. I remember the mundane life. I remember the messy life, and I remember a life filled with madness. I remember all that. And just now that I get to share my mornings with you guys, I get to experience what it's like to be a part of community with Dan Cummins, all the magical things that have happened in my life. Now that I've touched this magic and I get to share it with you guys, all these miracles, man, it's incredible. It's incredible, and it's on my heart, and it's something that I want for you guys. That's why we have this. That's why we have Rise and Grind. That's why I will be here for you every single day, Monday through Friday at 5:30 a.m. I will be here to share with you the fact that this is a magical existence, people, and what we're doing is creating a magical movement. With all the posts, with all the gear, with all the positivity, we are making a difference on this planet, and it is truly magical. It is truly magical. So thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do. Speaking of Rise and Grind gear, I got to give some stuff away. Are you guys still in here? I'm not seeing nothing. I think something's wrong with my software again. Make a comment or something. Let me know that you're still in here. I can't see any likes. I can't see any hearts. I can't see nothing. I hope you guys are in here, man. I hope you guys are in here because we all need this. You need this. I need this, man. We all need this. Make sure you're sharing this stuff. Make sure everybody's out there. All right, cool. So here's what I want to do. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to give away some Rise and Grind gear right now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's a lot. Hold on. 21, 22. Hopefully you got this many shares today. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep sharing the magic. We got to keep sharing the magic, guys. This stuff is amazing. It's magical. You guys are so much fuel. So much fuel. There's so much negativity out there. You guys are just ridding the world out of all that. Ridding the world of all that. Okay, it looks like there's 50. There's like 54 of these things. All right, 54. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to comment a number 1 through 54. Just comment a number 1 through 54. Troy Cord said, I'm here just listening. I love that, man. I love that. And I'm glad that you guys are listening and taking it all in. And I'm sorry. Sometimes, I'm like, hey, send me some likes or some comments or whatever. It's because I'm sitting in a studio, man. I'm sitting in a closet. I'm sitting in a closet and I'm talking to myself. In reality, that's what's happening. Now, technology is allowing me to reach that out all the way to you guys. But, sometimes it is what it is. Okay. All right, let's see. So, 3627. Oh, I see the number 36 twice. I see the number 36 twice. Oh, I see the number 22 twice. I see the number 22 twice. I see 36 and I see 22. Okay, so here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to pick between 36 and 22. Post a comment either 36 or 22. 36 or 22. 36 or 22. You guys pick. 36 or 22. Oh, Chuck, you were close, buddy. Chuck Miller was close. 36 or 22. Which one's it's going to be? 36 or 22. 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 I'm seeing a lot of 22s. Okay. 22, number 22. Oh, man. That was so close. Number 22. Number 22 right there is Michael Jasper. Michael Jasper is just won himself some Rise and Grind gear. I got it hanging right back here. But look who was right next to him, man. My man Will Delivers. My man Will Delivers. You were next, dude. You were 23. But we got number 22. So we're going to give him some Rise and Grind gear. I got it right here. Boom. Rise and Grind. You can get your own Rise and Grind gear at GlennLundy.com. That's Glenn with 2 N's, GLENN, GlennLundy.com. But congratulations, Michael Jasper. I'm going to need your address. I'll get that out to you. But hey, guys. Hey, seriously, though, we got to get out of here. I got to go work out. But listen to me, okay? Listen to me. Listen to me this morning, please. All right? You are an incredible person, man. You're an incredible human being, uniquely made by the Creator himself. You were made by God to be the best version of you that you can possibly be. Now you've become part of an elite group of people who choose to rise and grind. Your positivity, your energy is contagious. It is affecting everyone around you. It is affecting your family members. It is affecting your friends. It is affecting your coworkers. It is affecting this planet. You are making an impact on this planet simply by being the best version of you that you can be, by choosing to rise and grind. And I need you to know that Glenn Lundy, I love you. I love you, and God loves you, and I can't tell you that enough. Thank you guys for all the messages that you send me. Thank you for all the encouraging words I'm getting thank you. I got a thank you letter. I don't have it uploaded here, but I got a thank you letter from a wonderful person the other day, and I'll share that with you guys later. And I got a book. Somebody sent me a book, Tony Dungy's book, and it's some daily stuff, and I'm reading that stuff daily, and you guys are just incredible. This group is incredible. You've changed my life. You're making an impact on my life. And I just love you guys so much. So continue to please share. Make sure you share the feed. Make sure everybody knows that we're here. Wish me luck. Prayers for me later with Deanne Stevens, that I can get the right message across so that we can impact and affect more people. Get your gear. Get your gear at GlennLundy.com. Get your gear. Wear it proudly. Share it. Share the hashtags. Let people know that you are a part of this movement that is sweeping the nation because you choose to rise and grind. Have a great day, guys. Love you. Bye.